Alright guys, so today we are showing off the Supreme Kai of Time in Super Battle Road. Now you might be thinking, oh, that's kind of weird to show her off here, but actually she's really good in Super Battle Road. Because on Super Attack she does two things that are really good here. She seals, and she massively raises defense. And massively raising defense is 100% raise, which means she's not going to be defending great by any means, but she's going to be defending pretty good. And sealing Super Attack is just always good. So leading off here, we got two UI Gokus and the Supremo Pi of Time. One thing I should mention is this is post-commentary, because I didn't know if I would have time to record. So the way Super Battle Road videos work is if I'm sitting here recording them while I'm like talking, it could take me hours to film a Super Battle Road video, especially on like the Realm of God stage, where it's so difficult to like get a W in. So I'm not gonna lie, I recorded this while I was watching the AFC Championship game. But we did, I'm not even sure if this is a win, but I know we made it to like pretty far in the last stage. And so like, anyways, back to what this Supremo Pi of Time does. So she massively raises her defense, she seals Super Attack. One thing here is she's not gonna hit very hard, but like, she's not gonna take too much damage. I think she's gonna take like 50k from normals here. Yeah. So that could be worse. And if she was, I'm pretty sure from the AGL opponent she would take like 10k. So that's a fine amount of damage. And remember, like, she's sealing, she's raising her own defense, and she's also giving all allies 3 key and 30% at least, and most of the time, well, and a 12% chance to crit. I forgot about that chance to crit, I'm not gonna lie. And then she also has a great chance, which is a 70% chance of an additional 12% attack and defense. So, I mean, that's really good. Just like with all the support, and she is one of those support units who can overall tank pretty well. Here, I guess we're gonna use an Android 8. This team does look a little weird. The rotations that I had planned on running, which I do think I get, is Jiren with the Supremo Pi of Time. So that way we can just see if we can get some of Jiren's stuns active. I think we get Jiren's stun like one time, maybe. And this Super Saiyan Blue Goku is actually really good, because he makes his own orbs, and he gets 30% attack and defense per orb. So basically, like, if you get him more than like 5 or 6 orbs, he's taking no damage. Like here, he's taking, well, I guess we do have the extra 50% defense from the Aider, but he was still taking no damage there. Now, one thing with the Supremo Pi of Time here is she actually does not have any, like, really good links. I mean, the only link that she has that'll be active is Godly Power, which is a decent 15% attack link. And I guess she would also have Shattering the Limit with Vegito Blue. But I don't keep her linked up with Vegito Blue much at all. Like, I think this might be one of the only times where we actually get her linked up with Vegito Blue. But her other links, like Master of Magic, Rival Duo, More Than Meets the Eye, Cold Judgment, Telekinesis, I mean, overall those links are just pretty bad, I'm not gonna lie. And Godly Power is another link that she's gonna share with Jiren, on top of all that support, and just making it easy for him to super. And on top of his stun, I feel like that is actually a really good rotation to run just in this Super Battle Road stage. Like, if you haven't beaten it before and you have both of those units, I would highly recommend running that rotation. Now, another thing is, I am running double UI Goku here, and that's not for some tactical purpose. It's legitimately because I could not find an AGL Zamasu, and I could find Rainbow Int UI Gokus just floating around for some reason, so, and I didn't want to run one Zamasu with one UI Goku, just because I don't like that. And also, Insamasu is a better defensive unit anyway, so I was like, I'll just run Insamasu, because, and a lot of people don't understand. I know I just completely stopped my own thought, but I know a lot of people don't understand. It's like, how is Insamasu a better defensive unit than AGL Zamasu? Well, they both have 40% damage reduction, but Insamasu also has, I think it's 60% attack and defense, which isn't much, right? But it's enough to where he takes significantly less damage than AGL Zamasu. Like, that's all AGL Zamasu needed. Like, if he had 120% attack and defense with the 40% damage reduction, he would be great. He would take no damage at all. But because he doesn't, and he only gets that 120% attack, I am talking about when he's transformed, right? Because I'm pretty sure when he's in, like, his normal state, it's only 100% attack and defense. Well, it's only 100% attack. He does not have defense. Now, the Supremo Pi of Time, the reason I decided to show her off here is because she's good in Super Battle Road, and she doesn't really have a high attack stat. So, it wouldn't make sense for me to be like, oh, this is her on the Botara team, this is her on the Realm of Gods team, this is her on the Time Travelers team, you know? Because most of the time when you do that, you're looking for high numbers. And with her, you're not really going to get very high numbers. Here, I was thinking about leaving her in the last slot there, because she would take no damage from the AGL boy. I don't know anyone's name in the Realm of God Super Battle Road stage, by the way. But she wouldn't take any damage from him, so I thought about leaving her there, but, you know, I just decided against it. So, this Supreme Opie Time, Supreme Kai of Thick, whatever you want to call her, her actual name is Supreme Kai of Time, Power of Time Unleashed. Okay, I didn't know that. But out of all of the Dragon Ball Heroes units, except for the Super Saiyan 3s, I think she is the one that you're probably going to be using the most. Because obviously the Super Saiyan 3s, the Super Saiyan 3 category is just a very tiny category, and if you're going to be running that team, you're probably going to be running Dragon Ball Heroes units if you have them, right? But the Supreme Kai of Time, because she's such a good support type unit, like, most of the time she's going to be giving 3 key, 42% attack and defense, and 12% chance to crit. That's really, really good. So, like, I'm not sure, I don't like using the words optimal, but she's really good on the Potara team, the Realm of Gods team, Time Travelers team, Dragon Ball Heroes team. Like, every single team she's on, she's good on. Even though her links aren't great, but, like, support type units, the thing about them is their links don't need to be perfect for them to fit really well on a team, you know? Okay, Vegito Blue at 2.4 million here, okay. I haven't used him much lately, LR Vegito Blue. I remember, oh, nice, well, we're on the first stage now. I remember when I first got LR Vegito Blue, he was the only reason why I could beat the Super STR stage of Super Battle Road, and that was the only stage I could beat. So, you better believe I beat it 20 times just to get one copy of the physical LR Gohan. I kind of regret it, I'm not going to lie. He's not, like, a good unit at all, and, you know, I had to at least beat it, like, 9, well, I had to at least beat the other stages 9 more times, just to beat all the stages once, right? Man, it's crazy how far Dokkan has come. Because, like, when Super Battle Road first came out, I couldn't beat any of the stages. Then LR Vegeta Blue came out, and I was like, okay, I can beat Super STR. And now, like, I've no item to almost every stage. Well, not almost every stage. I've no item to every single mono stage, and probably about half of the category stages. So I guess about 2/3 of the Super Battle Road stages have no items. I guess during the JP 5th year anniversary, I could just try and no items some stages of Super Battle Road. And the reason I said during that time is because I'm a global main, obviously, like, that's why I'm doing a video over the Supreme O5 time right now. But, like, maybe I could try some no item stages then, because there's not really going to be much going on. Or maybe I could start a playthrough of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I'm not going to lie, I already have a save started. I'm not very far, I'm just, like, I'm to the part in the story where Gohan is kind of, like, on his own and he's training. It's after Goku dies to Raditz. Spoilers. If you're watching this video, you've seen Dragon Ball, by the way. I'm telling you that. Yeah, so I might start out a playlist on that. I don't know. Because the game, it's pretty fun, but it's not very fun to watch. That's one thing I noticed. Because, like, Syriax, Dion, was, like, the first person to, like, put out a video on it. And I watched it for a while, and I was like, man, this is really boring to watch, but I can tell it's fun to play. And other than some weird control things, like, moving up and down in the world is so weird. Because both of them, like, going up is the right bumper and going down is the right trigger. And I just feel like one of them should be the left trigger. Like, it should either be the left trigger and right trigger, or the left bumper and right bumper. I don't know. What am I talking about now? I am the worst person on YouTube. I almost said mumbling, but just, like, going out on tangents. Like, and I do this even worse when I've already recorded the gameplay. Like, right now, like, I haven't looked at the game for a while. I would guess I just checked to make sure I was recording. I don't know. So, and then, the thing about the Realm of God stage is it takes a long time, because, like, most of the time when there are a lot of opponents you're fighting, they make the opponents easier. For the Realm of God stage in particular, they didn't really do that. And it's pretty much confirmed at this point that the 5-year anniversary is going to be LR Vegito Blue and LR Gogeta Blue. I mean, I feel like it's going to be pretty easy to no item this after that, because I've seen a lot of people saying, and I kind of agree with them, that after the 5-year anniversary, LRK and Khalifa probably aren't going to be the best units in the game anymore. At least I hope. Oh, here I got the Dokkan mode with Supreme Opie time. That's not very good for damage, but I guess for the purposes of the video, it's fine. And also, look how little damage she's going to take after she supers and massively raises her defense. Massively raising defense, they don't give that to many units, and I understand why. But man, I really wish they did, because the thing is, like, they turn a unit like her, who only gets basically 42% defense from her passive, and they make her a decent defensive unit just because a 100% defense raise is, like, crazy to do on super attack. Like, I would much rather she have the massively raising defense than, like, massively raising attack, right? Because her deal isn't to do damage. Her deal is to support, and a support type unit that doesn't take much damage is actually, like, really, really ideal. So I'm not gonna lie, the rest of this run, you can watch it if you want to. I think I'm done commentating now, though. If you guys did enjoy this video, please consider to leave a like, a comment, subscribing to the channel. If you want to keep watching, feel free to. But I'm gonna get out of here. I will see you guys next time.